Well, can I just say quickly that it is quite daunting being stood up here by myself. I'm sure you've noticed looking around that there's like lots of acts together, and especially we've got a load of nuns together. And I mean, do you know how hard it is to compete with singing nuns? I mean, I've seen Sister Act. If Whoopi Goldberg turns up, I'm losing my shit. But yeah, right, so I'm here to do stand-up comedy. I'm sure I know what you're thinking. Surely it's not hard to get a laugh when you have the face of Sloth from the Goonies and the body of Chunk. But I will not be doing the truffle shuffle. Right, that didn't start that. Right, okay, so we'll start with a few jokes. Right, I'll start with a joke about swimming. Straight into the deep end. I got that wrong. I should have started with a joke about people who suffer from premature ejaculation. They usually come first. No, bit too. We're going. Writing jokes isn't easy, as you can tell by that last one. I tried to write a joke about rugby. Couldn't tackle it. And then I thought about writing a joke about a broken pencil. There was just no point. Then I was getting better and I thought of this brilliant ending to a joke about satellite navigation. Just couldn't work out how to get to it. But I know what you're thinking, young lad like myself must be dead confident, love meeting new people. Couldn't be anything more further from the truth. I hate meeting new people. I'll give you an example. The first time I met my girlfriend's dad, came up to his puffed out chest, dead aggressive, trying to assert his dominance and said, "What is it you do?" Apparently your daughter wasn't the answer he was looking for. I found the level, there we go. Right, I know it is hard to believe, but I am in a relationship, and I know that's broke your heart there. But do you know what I did before I was in a relationship? Anything I wanted. But do you know what? Relationships aren't easy, especially for me. I've often found relationships very hard. I've often likened relationships to algebra. I mean, I've often looked at my ex and wondered why. But I'm not going to be one of these guys. I'm not going to, obviously you know my ex. But I'm not going to be one of these guys who just stands up here and just slags off my ex-girlfriend. I mean, it was never going to work between us. It was written in the stars. I'm born in December, I'm a Sagittarius. She's born in April, she's a bitch. Not all relationships end in heartbreak though. I read that last year, 6,387,483 people got married last year alone. Right, I don't want to be that guy. Surely that should be an even number. I'm going to put that out there. Right, it is an honour for me to come out, obviously, being at One Stop just a few months, just represent the Prudder store, which is just a small store in Northumberland. If you'd been at Prudder, you wouldn't be cheering like that. But I can say that, I've lived there my whole life. But, do you know, I've never had much luck with jobs. I mean, I remember my first job. I worked in an orange juice factory. I got canned. Couldn't concentrate. 2 and 1 now. I then tried to make it as a barber. Just couldn't cut it. Then I finally did. I got a job I loved. I was fitting mufflers on the back of cars. That was exhausting. But I blame all my problems with jobs. I blame it on my dad. I mean, I never wanted to believe that my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker. But when I got home, all the signs were there. So far, I've been dead negative, and contrary to popular belief, comedy isn't all about negativity. So I'll tell you a few things I do like. I know they're not cool and trendy, but I love reading. We've got any fans of reading in? A couple? Yeah, they're not usually the type that shout out, we'll be honest. Shh, we're lively. So I love reading. I once read a book about anti-gravity. Yeah, a book about anti-gravity. I couldn't put it down. And then I read a book about the Knights of the Round Table. My favourite knight wasn't Sir Galahad or Sir Lancelot. It was the roundest knight of the Round Table. Sir Cumference. But the other day I was reading a book when another book fell, hit me on the back of the head. Suppose I've only got myself to blame. Another thing I love. Just got that one, yeah? Another thing I love, and again it's not cool, it's not trendy, but I love karaoke. I absolutely love karaoke. Well, I say I love karaoke. The last time I did singing, absolutely murdered a Rod Stewart classic. I don't want to talk about it. But every time I do karaoke, I run in, go straight to the big book of songs and I look for my favourite U2 song. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. But the worst bar I've ever been in was in Newcastle, karaoke bar. I walked in, it stunk, it was dirty, it was dark, there was massive meatheads in the corner, and all they had to sing was Gloria Gaynor music. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Right, this is a true story. I'll hit you with a true story. I was robbed the other day. Yeah, I was robbed. They took everything. Well, everything except the soap, the towels, the shower gel and the deodorant. Dirty bastards. They even stole my mood ring. Not sure how I feel about that. My mum said I deserved it. Can you believe that? Deserved to be robbed. I tell you though, me and my mum never did get along. I can remember when I was younger, we'd have an argument, she'd send me to my room, and on the way down I'd stomp up the stairs, I'd stop there and I'd say, Jim Morrison was overrated. She hated it when I slammed the doors. Right, that is almost my time up. Before I go, I do want to end with a joke about fireworks. Go out with a bang. No, I'm not done yet, I'm not ending with that, come on. But usually to end, what I do is I have a bit of a sing-song and I get all the audience involved. Are you up for that? Yeah? Well, you see, I do love singing. I was once in a band called 999 Megabytes. We never got a gig. But yeah, what I do is I always sing Oasis by Wonderwall and I always get the crowd involved. But my girlfriend hates that bit of the show. She said it doesn't fit in. So before I came out, she was like, Dad, are you really going to sing Oasis? So I looked at her and I said, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. Cause after all, come on everybody, you're my... Thank you very much.